Your organic rankings or search engine rankings may not be enough nowadays because of some other factors. One's called query deserves freshness. It has to do with search results that are more real time on hot topics, local listings, which are typically separate from your website, social media, and mobile. On the right side here, I have a traffic sources overview for a site, and it does show you that about half of the traffic coming to the site are search engines, but the other half are other sources. In talking a little bit more about diversifying traffic sources, earlier today I did a search on iPhone. The organic rankings on this search only take up a small portion of the screen here. Then you have your paid listings at the top and down the right hand side. Right below the organic listings, you have shopping results as well as news, and there are a few other options that you can go through down this list on the left-hand side. Organic search results, optimizing your website for the search engines and the keyword phrases that are most relevant to your business is only taking up a small portion here. So for this search in particular, if you're selling a product either online or offline, you want to make sure that maybe you have something in the shopping results that could be displayed. If there's any news related to the products, services, or your business, you want to make sure that you get those stories out there. So there's a lot of different things that you can put on the web today that may not necessarily go directly to your website, but it's another source of traffic that could find your business. And this was data presented from a Nielsen survey of 1,800 participants from August 2009. And they asked them, when they're looking for new information online, what type of website do they use to start their search? Between search engines and portals, including Yahoo and Bing, roughly about 2/3 of them do use those sources. However, right down here, about 18% of them use some sort of social media site to do their search. So whether they're looking at a Wikipedia listing that typically has information from other resources online, they're looking at a blog, they're looking at Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, some of those other social networking sites. There are other sources that people are going to besides a search engine to do a search on a product or service or to find more information about them. One of the things that I talked about earlier in the overview was query deserves freshness, or QDF. This one is a component of the Google algorithm, and it pays close attention to queries that may need frequent updating. The most relevant thing would be breaking news stories, just anything that's very relevant where things are changing quickly, often, where Google feels that it needs to continuously display updated results. If the search gets marked as QDF, it finds stories from trusted sources and then promotes them higher in the search rankings. So one of the next things I want to talk about in diversifying your traffic sources is making sure that your business gets into local listings. Here's an example of a search that I did today. I just wanted to find a shoe store. When I typed in shoe store, you could see within the search results, after the first 3 organic listings, Google displays a map, and it displays the top 7 results within that map that it wants to show me. Now, I didn't have to type in that I was from Tampa or the location where I am or where I'm looking. It knew based off of my IP address that I'm in Tampa, Florida, and it displayed the most relevant results that it thought were relevant to my search. The local listings here are separate from what you do on your website. If you're optimizing your website to get in the organic listings up here, that's going to be separate from the local listings here. The local listings is actually your business listing that you would either create or claim within Google, and make sure that it has the most up-to-date and accurate information for your business to try to get you displayed within some of these search results. Now, the advantage of getting yourself displayed in the search results for the maps within the listings that Google displays directly on the screen as opposed to going over and clicking on the map is that it puts your business name, your website address, and your phone number, as well as if there's any reviews for your business, right in front of the searchers. It's a great way to get your business in front of people who are looking for local results that's not directly tied to your website per se, as far as getting ranked here or getting your listings in the search result. The next thing that I wanted to talk about in diversifying your traffic sources is social media. So here you can see in a Google search for iPad is that right down here they actually have a live stream of search results that they're putting in based off of your query. This is something that they feel is highly relevant, something that they feel is changing pretty quickly. The results that they're displaying right here are from Twitter. If you are in an industry that it's fast moving, that has products or services or things that are talked about often that are changing, it's really a good idea to get involved with social media. especially Twitter, especially Facebook, where those sites are still growing in terms of usage and the amount of searches that people are doing. But not just for that, but as well as some of these search engines are starting to integrate some of these social media results into their results, because they understand the importance of social media as far as people connecting, as far as people talking about products or services online. Earlier I showed this graph talking about social media and kind of the Nielsen survey and where people are searching. So you just want to make sure, and I just wanted to reiterate that how important social media is to search nowadays. I don't know if everyone realizes that people do go into their favorite social media sites and do searches for products or services or a particular topic even before they go to a search engine nowadays. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you about as far as diversifying your sources is mobile. There are a lot of various smartphones out there where people have access to their email, to the internet, and they have instant access. So typically wherever they have their mobile device and a signal, they can typically get on the internet from there and do a search. This was according to the Nielsen company again. Mobile internet traffic in December 2009 was similar to total internet use, with the largest audience being seen for search, email, and social networking. So you can see here as far as the top 10 mobile sites that people went to in 2009, the unique audience. Google was certainly number one, but you can see here too, Facebook. Facebook was about 2/3 of what Google was. Various people going on checking their email, as well as the Google Maps, which really is related to the local listings that display. And that was about, when you're talking about the traffic here, that was probably about 1/3 of what Google search gets. So you can just see here the importance of having your site be able to display for a Google search result, having a really good updated business profile in Facebook, having a very solid local map listing that someone can find. These are various sources that people can come in. Just the Google Maps alone and Facebook combined to make up just about as much as Google search. You can see the diversification of traffic sources here that could potentially come to your site. They could potentially find your business, the different ways that people are searching online. Not only is it important to have these presences, but when people do these searches online and they find your business with a mobile device, you want to make sure that your website or your information can quickly and easily be displayed on a mobile device. Typically, the mobile device or mobile device display is a little bit different from your full website. You want to make sure that you have something that's quick and it gets people what they're looking for very quickly, just as download speed today really hasn't caught up to high-speed internet that you would have sitting at a desktop or laptop in your office or homes. There's a lot of different ways that people are searching online today. There's a lot of different ways that people can find you, and you want to make sure that you have a nice array of ways that people can find your business online. Some of the things that I just want to go over here to really sum this up was that you want to diversify your traffic sources. You want to become a trusted and quick news source. If your business, your industry, products, services, things like that are changing very quickly, or there's news out there, you want to be able to get news on your site, or news out there that's relevant, that hopefully the search engines can index and get up very quickly for you. You want to pay more attention to local listings. Local listings are becoming a good source of traffic for various businesses out there. Social media engagement, you want to make sure that you have a solid presence on social media sites. And mobile is rising very quickly, so you want to be able to have your business be able to be found as well as displayed quickly and efficiently on a mobile device. To kind of sum this all up, you just want to make sure that you're not putting everything in one basket, as far as saying, yes, I just want to optimize my site to be the #1 result on a search engine. You really want to spread out as far as being found across the web. You really want to kind of spread out your strategy so that you're being found in multiple ways. If one way not necessarily stops working, but one way starts bringing you less traffic, you want to make sure that you're in the areas where other people are searching and looking for your site as well. If you want any more information, you want to learn about how Bayshore Solutions can help your web results, please visit us at www.bayshoresolutions.com.